I'm Chloe, and joining me as always is Devendra. Today we're painting portraits, Devendra, but not with brushes.
Okay, I'm intrigued. What are we painting with?
Words, French adjectives to be specific. By the end of this episode, you'll be able to describe yourself, describe your friends, describe that mysterious stranger at the café, all in beautifully accurate French.
I love that. So we're moving beyond just saying I am Devendra to actually describing who Devendra is.
Exactly. And here's what I'm really excited about for today. There's a pattern in French called BANGS that most learners struggle with. But once you get it, Devendra, you'll sound so much more natural. We'll hit that toward the end. And trust me, it's the part that makes everything click.
All right, I'm staying for that. Let's do it.
Perfect. If you're new here and want a steady stream of lessons like this one, subscribe to Langmitra. We ship one every week. Now, quick recap from last time. We learned être, the verb to be. You remember je suis?
Je suis. I am.
Beautiful. And il est?
He is.
Elle est?
She is.
Perfect. Those three forms are your foundation today because every description we build uses être plus an adjective. So let's start with a big concept, adjective agreement.
Okay, I've heard this term before. What does it actually mean?
Great question. In English, adjectives don't change. A tall man, a tall woman, tall people. The word tall stays the same. But in French, adjectives are shapeshifters. They change their form and match the noun they describe in two ways: gender, masculine or feminine, and number, singular or plural.
So the adjective has to agree with the person or thing it's describing.
Exactly. It's like the adjective is saying, I match you. Let me show you with a simple one. The word for tall is grand. That's the masculine singular form. Can you try saying that? Grand.
Grand. Good start. Make that D at the end completely silent. Grand.
Perfect. Now, if I'm describing a woman, it becomes grande with an E at the end. Grande. Try that one.
Grande.
Excellent. Did you hear how the D sound suddenly appeared? That silent D in grande wakes up when you add the E for feminine. Grande.
Oh, wow. So grande, the ending actually sounds different, not just looks different in writing.
You've got it. This is huge for your listening comprehension too. When you hear that D sound, you know the person being described as feminine. Let's build full sentences. A man would say, je suis grand. I am tall, masculine.
Je suis grand.
Now, as a woman, I would say, je suis grande. Try that one, imagining you're speaking for a woman.
Je suis grande.
Beautiful pronunciation, Devendra. Now, let's add another layer. What about multiple people? For masculine plural, we add an S, gons. But here's the thing, that S is silent.
So it sounds exactly the same as grande.
When spoken, yes. Context tells you. But for feminine plural, it's gons, also with the silent S. The pattern is this. Masculine starts as the base, add E for feminine, add S for plural, add ES for feminine plural.
Okay, so grande, grande, grands, grands. 4 forms, but really only 2 sounds.
Let's try another adjective to reinforce this. Petite means small, the masculine singular. Can you say it?
Petite.
Perfect. Now make it feminine.
So I add an E, petite.
Yes, and listen to how that final T sound appears now. Petite.
Petite. Oh, I hear it. The T wakes up just like the D did.
You're catching on fast. Let's practice a few sentences. How would you say, I am small, as a man?
Je suis petite.
Now describe your sister as small.
She is, so LA, and small feminine is petite. LA petite.
Brilliant. Let's do a mini role play. Imagine you're meeting someone at an airport and they ask what you look like so they can find you. Describe yourself using grande or petite and any other detail.
Okay, let me try. Je suis grande. And what's the word for thin?
Mince. And here's a freebie for you. Mince is the same for masculine and feminine. Some adjectives are like that.
Oh, nice. That's easier. So, je suis grande et mince.
Perfect sentence. I am tall and thin. See how the adjectives both stay masculine because you're describing yourself? Now describe me.
Okay. Chloe, you are LA. Wait, no. I'm talking to you. So 2A?
Good catch. Direct address is 2A.
2A grande and mince. Also?
2A grande et mince. Beautiful. Now let's add some personality adjectives because describing people isn't just physical. The word for intelligent is, well, intelligent, almost the same as English.
Oh, that's nice. Intelligent.
Make the ending a bit more French. The ent sounds like en, intelligent.
Intelligent.
Much better. Feminine form adds an e, intelligente. Try it.
Intelligente.
The T wakes up again, intelligente. You're getting this pattern.
I am. This is actually, what's the word for fun?
Amusant for a man, amusante for a woman.
Amusant, amusante. C'est amusant.
Ha, you just used it in a sentence naturally. This is fun. I love it. If this is helping you so far, a quick thumbs up sent it to more learners. Now, Devendra, let me introduce some personality words you can practice on Langmitra after this lesson. Gentil means kind or nice, masculine.
Gentil.
Now the feminine is a bit irregular. It's gentil with a double L. Gentil.
Gentil.
Perfect. Some adjectives have irregular feminine forms, and gentil is one of them. Here's another useful one. Timide means shy, and it's the same for both genders.
Timide. Nice. Another easy one.
And sérieux means serious, masculine. Try it.
Sérieux.
Good. The feminine is sérieuse. The X becomes se.
Sérieuse. Okay, so different endings sometimes make completely different sounds.
Exactly. Now here's where it gets really interesting. We need to talk about where the adjective goes in the sentence. In English, adjectives come before the noun. The tall man, the beautiful house.
Let me guess, French does it differently.
Most of the time, yes. In French, most adjectives come after the noun. So the tall man is l'homme grand, literally the man tall.
L'homme grand. That feels backwards to my English brain.
It takes practice, but you'll get used to it. Une femme intelligente, an intelligent woman, but literally a woman intelligent.
Une femme intelligente. Okay, I can work with that.
But here's the twist, and this is where BANGS comes in. Some adjectives break the rule and go before the noun, just like in English, and there's a handy way to remember them.
BANGS. Okay, what does it stand for?
B is for beauty. Adjectives like beau, beautiful for masculine, and belle for feminine go before the noun.
Beau, belle.
Good. A is for age. Jeune meaning young, vieux meaning old. These go before.
Jeune and vieux. So I'd say un jeune homme, a young man.
Exactly. You're ahead of me. N is for numbers. Premier for first, deuxième for second. All go before.
That makes sense, actually.
G is for goodness, or badness, really. Bon meaning good, mauvais meaning bad. These precede the noun.
Bon and mauvais. Un bon ami?
A good friend. Perfect, Devendra. And finally, S is for size. This is where our friends Grande and Petit live. They go before the noun.
Oh, so it's un grand homme, not un homme grand?
Well, here's something fascinating. Both are technically correct, but they mean different things. Un grand homme means a great man, as in historically important. An homme grand means a tall man, physically tall.
Wait, the position changes the meaning?
For some adjectives, yes. This is advanced stuff, but with grand specifically, before the noun often suggests greatness or importance. After suggests physical size.
Chloe, that's kind of mind-blowing. So Napoleon was un grand homme even though he was actually an un petit.
Exactly. You just made a historically accurate French grammar joke. I'm so proud. Let's drill the BANGS adjectives. I'll say the category, you give me an example adjective. Beauty.
Beau or belle?
Age.
Jeune or vieux?
Numbers.
Premier?
Goodness.
Bon or mauvais?
Size.
Grand or petit?
Excellent. If you've made it this far, here's a bonus for you. There's another category that sometimes goes before the noun. Autre, meaning other, and même, meaning same. You might hear un autre jour, another day. Keep those in your back pocket.
Un autre jour. I like that. Thanks for the bonus, Chloe.
Now let me share something cultural that connects to all this. In French culture, the way you describe people matters deeply. There's this concept of understanding that's very valued. Where an American might say, she's absolutely gorgeous, a French person might say, elle est jolie, she's pretty, and that's considered high praise. So less is more? Exactly. And physical descriptions are handled delicately. You wouldn't typically call someone gros which means fat, even if it's technically accurate. You might say un peu rond, a little round, or enrobé, which literally means coated, but means plump in a gentle way.
That's really interesting. It's like the language has built-in politeness for sensitive topics.
Precisely. And here's another cultural note. When French people describe personality, they often use être plus an adjective, rather than avoir plus a noun. So instead of he has kindness, you'd say il est gentil, he is kind. The quality becomes part of who the person is.
That's actually a beautiful way to think about it. The adjective isn't just describing, it's defining.
Okay, let's do our final practice. I want you to describe yourself using at least 4 adjectives with correct agreement. Go for it.
All right, let me think. Je suis grand et mince. I'm tall and thin. Je suis intelligent et, what's curious?
Curieux.
Je suis intelligent et curieux. And je suis gentil mais un peu timide.
Magnifique. I am tall and thin. I am intelligent and curious. I am kind but a little shy. Perfect agreement on everything, and you used may for but naturally. Compare that to how you were speaking at the beginning of the lesson. Huge improvement.
It really is starting to feel more natural. The agreement thing isn't as scary as I thought.
Now describe me using third person.
Okay, Chloe. Elle est intelligente et amusante. Elle est gentille.
I'll take it. Notice how every adjective got its feminine E. Elle est intelligente, elle est amusante, elle est gentille. Your ear is getting trained.
I think I'm finally getting this. The E isn't just spelling. It actually changes the sound most of the time.
That's the key insight. Let me rapid fire some vocabulary we covered. Give me the meaning and then use it in a short phrase. Grand.
Tall or great. Je suis grand.
Petite.
Small, feminine. Elle est petite.
Beau.
Beautiful, masculine. A beautiful day?
Un beau jour. Yes.
Un beau jour.
Belle.
Beautiful, feminine. Une belle femme.
Sérieux.
Serious, masculine. Il est sérieux.
And the feminine?
Sérieuse. Elle est sérieuse.
Outstanding work today. You've learned how adjectives agree in gender and number, you've mastered the BANGS role for placement, and you can now create detailed descriptions of yourself and others. You can review all of today's vocabulary in Langmitra's flashcard section whenever you want extra practice.
This was genuinely one of my favorite lessons so far. The BANGS thing especially, it makes the placement rules so much easier to remember.
For practice this week, try describing 5 people you know using at least 2 adjectives each. Pay attention to whether your adjectives are BANGS adjectives or not, and where they should go.
I'm going to describe my whole family.
Perfect exercise. If today's phrase about Napoleon surprised you, drop it in the comments. And share this with someone you know learning French. They'll thank you for the BANGS tip.
Un grand homme versus un homme grand. I'm definitely using that one.
Next time, we're tackling possessives. My, your, his, her. Because once you can describe people, you'll want to talk about their things. Mon livre, my book. Ma maison, my house. It ties beautifully into everything we learned today about gender.
Oh, I bet the possessive changes based on the gender of the thing, not the person.
You're already thinking like a French speaker. We'll dig into all of that next week. Until then, Devendra, keep practicing.
Thanks, Chloe. This was great.
A bientôt, everyone. See you in the next one.
A bientôt.
Before we recap, one quick ask. What worked for you in this lesson? What felt hard? And what topic should we teach next? Drop it in the comments. Your feedback shapes what we build next.
one language sets you in a corridor for life. Learn language with podcast. Subscribe.